Hey guys, we left off the video with the whole Project Cadmus thing. I will actually put that in a separate video about, the history of Project Cadmus. Hang on, my dog's making weird noises. Sorry, my dog was making the weirdest noises. But anyway, I will make my own little Project Cadmus video. It's probably going to be like a short video about Project Cadmus and its involvement with pretty much everything in DC, whether it's comics, live action, if there is there any live action? There probably is. And also, there's especially a lot of Project Cadmus involvement in live action TV shows, I believe. But there's definitely a lot of it in animation shows, anyway. But anyway, starting again, when Kara tells James about what happened and how Lucy and Jim are taking Alex and Jean to Project Cadmus, James actually reveals that Cadmus, like I said, is a secret genetic engineering facility that basically is like this giant science project because they dissect aliens. They bring in aliens to their little project, dissect them, and perform experiments for military usage. And also, James states that because of what Project Cadmus does, dissecting aliens and performing experiments for their military use, James reveals that this is the reason why Superman does not want to work with the government because of Project Cadmus itself. And which I don't blame them. I mean, hello, dissecting aliens, and hang on, I just saw something really cool. Sorry guys, I'm watching this show, Tanked. I love this show. It's a replay episode, but I love the tank that made. But anyway, going back to the video, Kara telling James about Project Cadmus, how Alex and John are being sent there, and, James telling Kara what Project Cadmus does and why Superman doesn't want to work with the government. It was a really good nod to Superman and his distrust with the government, because I don't blame him. Come on. They dissect aliens. He's an alien. But anyway, because of that, Kara has no choice but to ask James to bring Lucy to her apartment. And when that happens, Kara actually reveals to Lucy herself that she is Supergirl. And so Lucy, she's so distrustful of Kara because she's like, after all this time, why do you hide your identity? You, Superman, and the fake Hank Henshaw with Jean, they all hid their identities, and that's why she's so distrustful of that. And Kara, she tells a story, so we're going back to a background story of Kara when she was younger, where Kara tells a story when she was a teenager, and she went to a beach party, she joined her sister at a beach party, because Alex got invited to, a beach party, and Alex, she's like, I have to watch my sister. So the guy's like, bring your sister along. So they're both at a beach party, and there was a fire up top on the road near the beach where Kara saves a teenager. No, wait, when she was a teenager, she rescued a woman and a baby from a burning car wreck. And during that whole thing, she saved the woman, she saved the baby. That car that was in the burning car wreck ends up exploding and actually injured Alex, teenage Alex. And it pretty much flashes forward a little bit to, Jeremiah telling Kara, Alex is fine, just a few bumps and bruises, but Jeremiah is the one that told Kara, you have to conceal your abilities to keep not just yourself safe, but to keep everyone around you, like Alex, safe, right? Because look what happened to Alex when she saved the woman and the baby. And also the fact that Jeremiah was the one that gave Kara her glasses, and apparently the glasses are actually a pair of lead-lined glasses to help inhibit her powers. So now we know where the glasses came from, guys. It came from Jeremiah. Yay! That's cute. But anyway, basically, years later, we actually also see another flashback of when Kara first went to an interview to get her job at Catco, and during that interview, she uses her powers a little bit to, somewhat impress Cat, her medication and other stuff like that around the room. She used her powers like X-ray to look around. And, she manages to convince Cat Grant to hire her for the assistant's job. And she's like, I'm not special. but I want to be useful, and I'm willing to sacrifice everything to do so. And that apparently impresses Cat Grant for, Cat to hire her, which I thought was really interesting. I really wanted to know how Kara, we all know Kara, like, in her little Kara Danvers innocent human, she's very shy and... Hang on, is it seriously raining? Hang on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm baffled right now. It's raining where I am right now. I was like, I hear rain. Is that my senses going off? It's like it's raining. But I was like, anyway, it was pretty cool actually seeing how someone who plays shy, innocent Kara managed to convince Cat to give her a job, because we all know in the beginning Cat was like, rah, and Kara was all shy, innocent, not even Supergirl yet, and all that stuff. It's like, how the hell did she land that job? I mean, come on now. But anyway, it was really cool seeing that part of her past, how she managed to get that job, and the fact that she used her powers a little bit to do so, which I thought was pretty funny. But anyway, after that moment, after her telling those two stories, her two backstories, that moment of clarity, Lucy agrees to help Kara pretty much save Alex and Jean from heading toward Project Cadmus. So anyway, later that night, Jim Harper's transport vehicle is en route to Cadmus, right? And they are all of a sudden, they're basically surrounded by motorcycles, and it pretty much throws the truck off course. And one of the cyclists is actually Supergirl, who manages to disarm the guards, while the other cyclist, who is actually Lucy, which is very not really surprising, because I pretty much figured that one of the two cyclists is Lucy. I just didn't think the other one was Kara, not gonna lie to you. Or at least, I didn't think the second cyclist would be Kara in Supergirl form. I'm just saying. But anyway, Lucy helps Alex and Jean escape from the truck. And during that whole entire thing, which I thought was really cool to see, because seriously, Supergirl not flying, seeing Supergirl going somewhere by not flying but riding a motorcycle, pretty badass. And not gonna lie, seeing Lucy on a motorcycle is pretty hot. But anyway, they help Alex and Jean escape, and Jean manages to erase Jim Harper's memory of the entire incident, and also alter his memory a little bit. Apparently he also altered it, and I'll tell you later on in this video what he altered. But anyway, while he's erasing Harper's memory of the incident, Jean actually discovers in Harper's memories that, this is the shocker, guys, he discovers that Jeremiah Danvers is actually still alive. And not only is Jeremiah Danvers still alive, he is at Project Cadmus right now. What the fuck? I was like, how did Jean not notice him dead? I mean, Jean Jones was there as Jeremiah was dying from his stab wound. Jean did not pick up the fact that he's alive? I don't know. I'm gonna put that in another video. Maybe like a theory video on what could have possibly happened. Sorry if that noise, that's my dog. But anyway, Alex and Jean are unfortunately fugitives because they both broke out of custody, right? So Alex tells Kara that she's gonna go with Jean because they're both escape convicts. They broke out in a way. They don't know about, Lucy and Supergirl's involvement. The world will not know about Lucy and Supergirl's involvement in breaking them out. So to the world's eyes, Alex and Jean broke up themselves. So they decide to find Project Cadmus in order to find the very alive Jeremiah Danvers there. But anyway, later back at the DEO, Lucy and Kara are informed that as a result of John's mental manipulation of Jim Harper's brain, not only did he erase the memories of the actual incident, he manipulated Harper's memories so that Harper apparently resigned as colonel and named Lucy as the new head of the DEO. Good job, John Jones, guys. Martian Manhunter, manipulating memories, man. Yeah! But anyway, during all that, Kara's like, you have somewhere, telling Lucy, you know, you finally have somewhere where you belong. This is where you belong. And it was a really nice bonding moment between the two. And it was really cool because during all that, they're notified of a normal bank robbery in progress, and Lucy's all encouraging Kara to return to her superhero antics. Not really antics, but, you know, her super heroics to earn back the public trust. And it's really cool because you actually see Lucy and Kara bond, and also the fact that Lucy becoming more trusting of the idea of aliens helping out. You know what I mean? And meanwhile, Shaban, apparently during this whole entire thing, Shaban apparently sneaks into Catco, I think after hours, and basically using Kara's computer sends an insulting email to Kat, hoping to, you know, frame Kara and get her ass fired, kind of like how Kara did when she was red kryptonized. But anyway, Kat confronts Shaban about it, and apparently Kat actually got Wynn to help her find the real culprit and figure out if this is really Kara sending the email, right? So basically Kat, with the help of Wynn, confronts Shaban and pretty much tell her, you know, you're the real culprit, you sent the email, and Kat pretty much threatens to have Shaban arrested if she ever returns. And basically later on that night, on the balcony, we see Shaban, she's all drunk and shit, she has like a bottle in her hand, she's drunk, she's all mad at Wynn for turning on her, like, why'd you do that to me? Why'd you turn me in? And, you know, like, I get why she feels betrayed because, you know, Wynn was the one person she could actually truly talk to. But what did you expect? Wynn works for Kat. Kat is his boss. If Kat says, look, search this email and tell me if this is Kara or not, of course he's gonna do his damn job. I'm just saying. And, like, you know, Wynn's all trying to tell her, you know, being a criminal and manipulating people isn't a way to get what you want, you know? He's trying to see the error in her ways. Of course, her being drunk and, like, totally upset and feeling betrayed about Wynn and blaming Kara and getting mad at Kat and all that stuff. She's drunk and everything. She doesn't really listen to Wynn's words of wisdom, you know what I mean? And suddenly, you know, Shaban, of course, because she's drunk and she's on a frickin' balcony rooftop thing, she manages to lose her balance, and I was like, oh my god, is she actually gonna die? But then I remembered, wait a minute, I remembered Shaban in the comics, so I was like, there's no way she could be dead. So, when she loses her balance, we actually see she stumbles off the roof, but her fall is slowed down, allowing her to land on the ground unharmed, because she discovers she's developed a sonic scream. And if you guys remember when I first talked about Shaban, Shaban was a very well-known villain in DC, which we will see more of apparently in tonight's episode, which is titled, hang on, what's the title of it? World's Finest, which is the crossover with Flash. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see Shaban's legitimate villain name and appearance, which is gonna be so cool. But anyway, that is my reaction, man, to Manhunter. I will probably have more on Project Cadmus. I'll probably have a video with Project Cadmus, and I'll probably have a theory video on Jeremiah Danvers and how the fact that he's still alive. Okay, so bye guys.